You are now tuned into CG's Radio.
That's how we crack jokes on the conversation.
CG's Radio. I got the pleasure to have my guy in the building today.
Yes, sir.
I don't even think you understand how important this was for me.
Oh, nah, man.
Yeah, I don't
you
think
keep saying shit like that, man.
Yeah, because yesterday we was on the phone and I was like, yo, you a legend, and you try to downplay this shit.
Man, I'm a cool
you,
dude,
you
man.
a fucking legend, Styles.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
I'm not gonna let you be in my presence and downplay it.
Okay,
and you're gonna understand it though. You're gonna understand it. So the real reason why I wanted you here, right, is because you influenced me.
Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
See, you ain't know that.
Uh-huh.
In 2007,
Uh-huh.
I came to Midtown Manhattan.
Yeah.
I was a young boy. I was just getting out of high school.
Okay.
And my man KB brought me to your studio. You don't remember that though.
Mm-mm. But I remember KB, yeah, sort of, kind of, yeah.
All right, KB, we was in Atlantic. And
Yeah.
I had just started fucking with music.
Uh-huh.
And KB was like, yo, I gotta take you to my man's spot.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't in the door yet, but you know what I mean? Because I always knew how to move, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, come on, hell yeah. So I had my pops take me up there.
Okay.
Me, KB, and my pops came, and that was Dangerous LLC.
Yeah.
And when I walked in Dangerous LLC, I met you, I met Freak, and I met Burn 'Em Up that day.
Freak, Burn 'Em Up. I'm trying to remember. So Freak was at, what studio? You know, Burn is in that same studio in apartment. I know y'all can't see bills, but the same spot where King is at. Burn, my little man from East New York for years. You know what I'm saying? And Freak was a dude that I met at a beat battle. He was so dope playing instruments, and I just
So
put him on, yeah.
So let me walk you
So
through this.
that's 30th Street I met you at, not 9th Avenue.
It was one of them shits.
Yeah,
It was in
weird.
Manhattan. though.
Manhattan, yeah.
And it was
Yeah.
official.
Yeah.
It was official, and young nigga experiencing, since I know you know. When you go through those stages, some early stages of like getting acquainted with what rap is like on the other side of just watching it on TV.
TV, yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Like all those moments are the most memorable moments. That's like your most. I say like you green
Yeah.
in those stages. So walking in there and I'm seeing like the real equipment. These niggas got the real motion. You heard? Meeting you, meeting them. And then I'm like, oh, these niggas are producers.
Yeah.
Like, this is my first interaction with producers.
Definitely.
And I wanted to be a producer at the time.
Yeah.
I never wanted to rap. I wanted to be a producer.
Okay.
So that was very inspirational. You know what I'm saying?
man.
So all the way from then till now, I always followed you. I always watched your moves, bro.
Oh man, I
I
appreciate
always
that.
seen what you was up to.
Yeah.
I know your discography.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
So when I call you and I'm like, yo, you a legend. And you like, oh, come on, yo. I'm like, nah,
Yo,
nigga,
you
we
know
not
what-
doing that. We not doing that.
You know what it is, and I appreciate you giving me my flowers. You know what it is, though. You know, and I'm humbled by it, and I have gratitude, right? And it's the funny thing is, so many kids. I can't say kids because y'all grown ass men now. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But so many guys I run into and tell me these same stories, right, all the time, and I'll be like, a lot of them will be like, yo, I don't remember. Like,
Yeah.
people be like, yo, my first session was at your studio. But what I do remember is always making sure that young cats had a place to come. And if they want to, and a lot of times I didn't charge nothing for them. I charge the big rappers and don't charge little niggas or, Fresher. A lot of people don't, Fresher.
It's my guy.
All right, so K. K Cousin is my man. My man J Mass brought him to the studio one time. J Mass called me like, yo, Styles, yo, Fresher need, but he was KK then, K-Sean, right?
Yeah.
He like, yo, can I bring him to the studio? I just want him to watch some shit. Nigga, why you asking me that? Just, you family, just come to the fucking studio.
Yeah.
He walks in, and the funny thing is, it's Murder there, it's Mano there, and it's French whole crew there. Everybody in the studio.
Yeah.
He comes in, I'm like, yo, this kid, he can write hooks real good. I don't know shit about this nigga.
Oh, you just said that.
I heard a couple of records,
Yeah.
but I don't know. But J Mass said he the nigga. Yo, jump into the session with these niggas.
Fire.
If you got it, go ahead and jump in. And that's how we started shit. You know what I'm saying? Even with him, and he met a dude that was a writer with me that lived in the Bahamas. This kid named Q. I give him his props. And he was like, "Yo, that kid live in my projects. Can you mind if I record with him?" They started recording, and next thing you know, Fresher got his record. He off to the races. But there's a lot of stories like that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm one of those stories.
Yeah,
I'm one of those stories.
Like
I kept a relationship with Burn 'Em Up after that.
Yeah. That's the studio we were just talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Freak was like the first black Jew I ever met.
Yeah, I haven't seen Freak in years, man. I don't know what happened to Freak.
And you were the first person that I seen as an example that you could sign producers, bro. Like,
yeah.
I never knew of that process. So at this big ass age now, like my like when I go to reference something, I be like, yo, that's how Styles used to have Dangerous LLC.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, because I see you from the East.
Yeah.
I seen you was a rapper first.
Yeah. Part of the group Us. Yeah.
You was on your rap shit first.
Yeah, we was actually successful in the East with that shit, man. Like, we was the first niggas really outside of the Fat Boys and like AZ. You can't sleep on none of them niggas, I'm saying. But at that time, we the first real like crew from East New York. You know what I'm saying? That we was like, back then you was doing Stretch and Bobbito, Sunset and Mayhem, all the college radio shit. We was doing Freaknik. We was doing all type of tours and shit like that. We had probably more videos than anybody at that time. You know what I'm saying? Bobby Simmons, I got shout out Bobby Simmons. Rob McDaniels, we was like really lit. And we was ghetto celebrities. We never made it.
Local legends.
Yeah, local legend niggas. We was in Source Magazine, Vibe Magazine, Howard Stern Show. We like,
Word?
Yeah. It's clips all over the internet with shit like that. But that's where it started from. You know what I'm saying? It started from the group. And we just never kind of made it to that other.
And you just always had that ear.
And that's how I got into producing.
Because you had that ear.
So what happened, a quick story about it. What happened was, I didn't know what I was going to do in my life. I was making $24,000 a year in the late 90s, early 2000s. Mm-hmm. Back then, 20, I know sounds crazy, but that was money
back then,
you know what I'm saying? Plus I would hustle and I probably put an extra 20 or 30,000 on top of that. So that's like 50, 60,000 I was pulling in. And I was miserable. You know what I'm saying?
Tell you something the true story?
Yeah.
That day when we was in the studio, you know what you told me?
What's that?
You said, man, there was a time where I didn't even know how my next dollar was about to come. And then I went in the mail and got my first check.
Yeah, that's another, yeah.
And you said that to me. He was like, and I ain't turned back since.
And that's what happened. So what happened was a kid came, I swear to God, I want to give this person the credit. Like how you just gave me some love. Because I don't know who said this to me.
Okay.
I can't remember. But a kid, I was miserable I was living in a basement apartment, nice apartment. Mom's gave it to me. My rent was $400 a month. Mm-hmm. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, yo, life is fucked. Like, this can't be my life, bro.
Yeah.
But I didn't see no future. I didn't go to college. All my brothers was going to college. All I saw was music. And I just stopped rapping. What the fuck I'm going to do next? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I like to sing, but I ain't good enough as a singer to be a singer. Not at that time, anyway. Now you can sing and just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this kid, somebody came to me and said, yo, why you don't produce music? And I was like, produce music? Get the fuck out of here. I don't play no instruments at all. How am I produce music? He said, yo, nigga, every time we was in the studio, you would come with the records from your pops. You would tell Tim or Bruce, like, yo, you want this sound, you want that sound, you want this part of the beat, and you write the hook and then go lay it. That's making a record from beginning to end. I thought you had to like go play everything, touch everything. I didn't know that was producing, and a light bulb went off in my head. I ran and got my man Irk. I ran this kid named Phil. He always used to be on a drum pad or some type of drum machine. My man Sai from high school, that nigga taught himself to play like 7 instruments, right? Yeah. And Freaking them came later on. Yeah, and I grabbed like 4 or 5 niggas and was like, yo, I didn't even know Pro Tools was new, but we got a computer. Yo, Irk, learn that shit. I'm not a computer guy. I'm not learning that shit.
Right.
I used to come home, Irk be sitting in the book like this, reading the MacBook, reading that shit, and then I'd be like, yo, all right, we got something. I took them niggas to, I don't know if you remember, there's a place called Galaxy Diner on Pennsylvania Avenue.
Absolutely.
I took the whole crew to Galaxy Diner one day, and I said, look, man, I want y'all to do me one favor, please. Just give me one good hard year of everything you got, and I promise you, we gonna get on. Mm-hmm. And them niggas said, Styles, we trust you. And that was the craziest year of my life. But trying to get on, man, like it was how many no's this game ain't for the weak, man.
It's not.
Everybody told me no. You know, I remember I just saw this nigga the other day. I'm so mad I don't remember his name, bro. A&R nigga, good nigga, but this nigga promised me a record. He's like, yo, LL want this record. I came out in the snow, went to Universal. I just seen this nigga. I can't remember his name. Fuck. Went up to the office. In a snowstorm, nobody was there.
Nobody was in the office?
They called me that morning, told me to come still. And then I got there, nobody was like, everybody changed their mind.
Should have break a nigga down for real.
Yo, this shit fucked me up, man. It fucked me up because I gotta go home and tell these niggas this shit.
Yeah.
And then I had a cousin that bodyguard at Violet. He bodyguard Chris Lighty. God rest the dead.
Okay, God bless.
And Chris, my cousin Big Rich. Look at this dude, man. My cousin Big Rich, he always promised me he would get me a meeting on some producing shit. Because at this time, they used to call me Crack the Whip, man. Oh my God, used to hate me, bro. Because I'm telling everybody to do 10, 15 beats a week minimum. And then it's like 4 of them, so I got 40 beats every week. There's hip hop on, and they got to do different genres too.
Yeah.
And then what I do is they all got to make a tape. And if they don't make that CD, only 10 songs go on the CD. So we made 40 beats, but there's only 10 songs going on here.
You bringing them down to the best ones.
And then even that, I don't like these beats. He'll tell you that shit. Like, I don't like the sound. And I like the pianos here. Yo, come here. Play this drum on here. And the nigga start playing the drum. Nah, I need this kick. Put an 808 behind it. I always can see music. Like, I don't know if you can explain like how you read a paper. Mm-hmm. I can see every instrument, every line, every note. I see it, literally see it. Yeah. And he'll tell you, like, if we used to listen to a record the other day in the car, I'm like, yo, you don't hear it? He's like, man, that ain't for me, man. And this nigga's one of the nicest niggas out here. And he go, that ain't for me, bro. Yeah. Styles, that's what you do. I just be hearing shit. So I take a whole beat and remix the beat. And my guys be like, all right, cool. So doing that for a year and not selling nothing.
Yeah, that's exhausting.
It's exhausting. Not only me, because these niggas got to eat. I got a job. Mm-hmm. Some of these niggas, a lot of us work, but some of us didn't work all day. They just depended on trying to get music.
Just get on.
So I treat it like drugs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still had to pay the workers. Right? You even paying them in food, or you paying them in money, or you paying them in a place to stay. Somebody got to live somewhere. Yo, my mom's kicked me out. Yo, Irk, you got to put this nigga in your crib for a week. And I'm using other niggas' cribs. Like, we call this shit Club 700. We all lived in my mother's crib. Okay. My mother had a crib in East New York with multiple apartments. And she was nice enough to give a lot of our friends apartments, our first apartments. Okay. She took young black men and made sure that, now we fucked up on the rent sometimes. You know what I mean? But moms took care of us. So that year was hard, man, but it was worthwhile. I called my cousin Big Rich one day, and he kept promising me, and I seen this nigga, I'm watching 106 in Park. I'm sick as a dog, my nigga. When I'm telling you I'm sick. And this nigga had the nerve to come out behind the stage with Missy and Tweet. I said, that's Rich. This shit live. Fuck that, I'm calling him now. So I pick up the phone like, Rich. And he picks up.
While he was on 1-0?
Yes. And he goes, like, but he's behind. Right. I just seen him come. He walked, Missy, she must have had on some heels, and he walked to her seat and walked back. Yeah. So and that's when 106 in Park was live, and it was on 106 in Park. Right. And I said, yo, man, you keep promising me a fucking meeting, man. I'm trying to curse Rich out. Rich is like, yo, calm down. Rich is big too. His nigga, and Rich is like, yo, what you doing right now? Go to the office right now. I'm like, right now? Yeah. You want this shit? Go to the office right now. My man Dre in the office. I'm gonna call him and tell you meet you there. And he gonna meet you over there. I said, all right. I get on the train. I'm sick as a dog. I got the flu. I meet Dre.
It's the flu game.
Yeah, I meet Dre. I play Dre Beach. Dre looking at me. That motherfucker looking at me, son. Like, get the fuck out of here. I don't care about none of these beats. And you know what I mean? Dre's like, not an intern, he working, but he not the top level nigga at that time yet. He gets up there, but he just looking at me like, I'm tight, bro. I'm tight. I had an artist named Demi at the time.
I don't know. We're going to get there.
Okay, yeah. So I was going to give you this spill. Now you got the floor. So what happened is this white boy walked past with a book bag on his back.
Yeah.
He walked past 2 and 3 times. Cause the door's open. He keep walking back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And I'm like, who the fuck is this white guy? I don't know who the fuck is this white guy. Dre, the white guy comes in and knocks on the side of the door. The door's open, but he like, Dre I see how Dre look at this nigga. I think this nigga's like either cleaning up or I don't know what the fuck white. You know what I mean? I'm thinking hip hop. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? The guy goes, yo, play me that record again.
Oh shit.
What record? The record with the girl on it. That was Demi. He goes, play. I played it again. You got another record from her? I said, yeah. Let me hear some beats. I'm looking at Dre. Dre like, you wasn't even feeling me 2 seconds ago. Who the fuck is this? And the guy, after I play him like 5, 6 joints, he goes, you know who I am? And I said, no. You ever heard of Leo Cohen? I said, yeah. You ever heard of Joey IE, Funk Master Flex? I said, I don't know who Joey IE is, but I heard Funk Master Flex. He said, well, I'm Leo Cohen's pitbull. They call me Murder Moscow. And I'm going, Murder Moscow? Okay. My name is Todd Moskowitz. And I was like, oh. He said, Joey IE is my business partner. He said, I'm partners over here with Chris Lighty and Mona Scott. And me and Joey want to have a meeting with you. Where you live at? I said, East New York. He said, we coming to pick you up tomorrow. We're going to pick you up in the Escalade or whatever the case. I think it was an Escalade at the time. I was like, nah, y'all niggas not coming to my block. I'm not responsible for you white niggas. Crazy. That niggas not coming over here. You know, he was on this Leo Cohen shit. You know, Leo Cohen would run down the niggas' hoods and go see him. I'm like, nah, that niggas not coming over here, bro. So they asked me if I wanted to go to Mr. Child's or Chin Chin's. I don't know what the fuck is none of those. And people don't remember Chin Chin's, but everybody had that the Grand Marnier shrimp and all that shit. I go, Chin Chin, it sound more Chinese to me, right? So I go to Chin Chin's. I get the Chin Chin's, and that's how I start. That's how Dangerous LLC started. They gave me an opportunity, Joey IE and Tom Moskowitz. And we could get back.
That meeting.
They had that meeting, and it gave me the opportunity to be in Violator every day.
Yeah.
So, and this is why my grind is like that, because I tell kids all the time, I was working a 9 to 5. I was working with mentally handicapped adults at the time. And I would leave that job every afternoon, get on the train, go to Violator, and sit there. Because back then, you know, who every day was a star in there. Busta walking there, Missy walking there, 50 walking there. 50 used to walk in there with 30 niggas, literally every fucking day. Every day he was in the office. You guarantee to see Fifth. And Fat Joe, Nori, LL. It was just too many fucking people that walked in the office.
In and out of Violator.
You know what I would do? Here goes CD. Here goes CD. Here goes CD. And I got nose after nose all night. I'm good, shorty. Here goes CD. Nah, I'm good, shorty. Here goes CD. Nah, I'm good, shorty. And I did that every day till somebody fucking listened. And the person that listened was 50. 50 and Mona Scott. So shout out to Mona Scott, 'cause she gave me my first opportunity. Even though she only gave it to me because my man K-Mac and them for Soul Diggers didn't want to do it for Missy. There was a song called Shark's Tale. It was a movie called Shark's Tale with Will Smith.
And Christina Aguilera.
Yeah.
I'm on point.
Yeah. So we did this record. So it was Tweet on the record. It wasn't Christina Aguilera. And that was my first time to go to, you know what I mean?
You got like nominated for that, no?
Yeah. But it's the funny shit is Todd Moskowitz, my daughter works for Todd now.
Oh wow.
Yeah. She was at Rock Nation for 4 or 5 years, and then now she with Todd over at Sony.
Oh wow.
If she got her own record, and then she told her, you know, STARZ is my dad. He's like, yo, he's one of my 3 favorite people. You know what I'm saying?
That's
so
dope,
yeah, that was dope. You know what I mean? So, but
It's like a full circle moment.
Yeah, full circle moment. So we could go through a lot, but and the 50 story is crazy how that happened. But yeah, we could go. Yeah.
All right, so let me run it down. Because when I was in Dangerous LLC, and I told you I seen like the blueprint that you laid out, right? Which later on I start seeing other producers do the same thing. I paid attention to you having like DV alias Christ.
Yeah.
I paid attention to you having Demon. That soundtrack of my life was like one of my favorite songs at the time.
I gotta give you that album. Let you just hold it.
Send it in. I need that.
Yo, I'm telling you, it sounds like now.
Bro, I was gonna say, if that came out today,
out of here.
Nobody fucking with that. You know that, right? Like
out of here.
Right now, if that came out right now, nobody can fuck with that.
And I got verses from Fab from that album. I got verses from Styles P. I got a verse from Remy that she probably don't remember.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah. That was a smash hit. Like, how you even meet Demi?
Oh, that was crazy, man. I was always on the grind. So my man called me. You can't ask me these questions because I'm a storyteller. I like to give people the.
I'm not going. I'm not going.
So I don't want to take the floor from.
I'm not going nowhere. You ain't got to worry about it. We here.
Yeah. So my man called my cousin Voice. Shout out to Voice. Voice locked up right now. Voice, come home, man. Fuck, nigga.
Free Voice.
Huh?
Free Voice.
Yeah, Free Voice. That's my heart, right? Voice calls me one night. Yo, I got some chicks. Me and Voice was always on a chick run. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So when he called me, tell me he got some chicks, he tell me where it's at. I'm like, what's on Van Buren Street, I think somewhere in the style. I'm like, nigga, I ain't coming over there. Like, fuck you talking about? Like, who these chicks? Yo, it's a bunch of chicks, but they got some niggas in there too. So me and my man Faison, my man, I think Animal with us, me, Animal, Faison, and Voice going in. But I'm like, yo, I'm coming strapped up. We put bulletproof, I got the bulletproof vest on. I got the 4/5 on me. We all strapped up. Everybody's strapped up, right? Because, you know, at that time, you go to...
Style was the style.
Yeah. Shit happens.
Brooklyn was Brooklyn.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I'm thinking about either shooting somebody or get some pussy. I'm going to be honest with you. That was my thought process, right? So, when I jump out the car, oh my God, I'd like to give people their props. I don't remember the kid's name, but it was this kid. He was a great singer. It was this kid. He was singing with this light-skinned girl. And my mind went from pussy and guns to music. I said, oh shit, what the fuck is this? So I said, yo, sing another song. And they outside the house. There's shit going on inside the house, but they just keep battling each other, singing these, I can't remember the kid's name, but the kid and my girl, Aisha, they was just singing and battling each other. And I'm like, yo, these motherfuckers is crazy. She's like, yeah, I'm in a group too, Isha. She's like, my group's called DNA, I think at the time. They upstairs. Mm-hmm. I go upstairs, man. This shit like a Snoop Dogg video, my nigga. I walk in the door. All I can see is weed smoke everywhere. There's weed smoke. There's two niggas standing at the kitchen sink, rolling up. And I just see two babies in Pampers crawling through the weed smoke.
Oh my God.
I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on?
Like a hood movie.
What the fuck? All right, let me grip up again. Hold on, time out. I don't know what's about to happen here because y'all niggas is singing. There's too much weed smoke in this motherfucker. Yeah. So not Demi, Isha takes me to meet this girl named Nora. It just happened to be my best friend at the time, cousin, Remy. Mm-hmm. I'm like, Nora, what the fuck you doing here? Nora's a good girl, so I don't even know you to be in this type of environment. She's like, I sing. When the fuck do you start singing?
Yeah.
And she's like, yo, yeah, this is my homegirl, Demi. And I said, yeah, I met Isha outside. And Demi was there. And they say, Isha said, yo, we're going to sing for him. And they sung. And I was like, yo, oh my God, they dope. So they had a manager. They were signed to somebody or something like that. And my brother happened to buy, my godbrother, Bruce Wayne, happened to buy a house on that block, that same block, right down the block. So Bruce Wayne is for Midi Mafia.
I heard of him.
Yeah, they did like When I See You from Fantasia. They did 21 Questions. A bunch of records, right?
Yeah.
So I go, I'm trying to fuck with Demi and all of them, the whole group. But they had so much issues at that time, bro. Isha was like, her pen game was so crazy and she could sing, man. I love Isha. And Isha just had too many kids at the time.
Yeah. Sometimes, life like hinders people.
She had like 3 or 4 kids at that time. It was hard for her to get babysitters. Nora wasn't the most powerful one out of the group. It was either Isha or Demi. And when it came time to make a decision to kind of move, I just picked the girl with the less kids. Demi was dope too. Isha and Demi was like this with each other.
Yeah.
But
You picked the one that was like more available to work.
more available to work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To make it make sense.
Okay.
But we told Isha, yo, listen, make sure you write the records because they could both write. And that's how I met Demi. And that shit was just a movie, bro. Demi whole life was a fuck. Everything she sung about was her life, bro. That shit was a bad bag of dope, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Demi. You know what I'm saying?
Demi. She was amazing.
No, she definitely one of the best female artists I ever worked with. Demi was like a rapper, like working with, because she wrote lyrics like a rapper, and she performed like she was a rapper. You know what I'm saying? And she was just too rap. You know what I'm saying?
Too rap. The labels ain't want her?
Nah, you know what it happened? Like I said, you know I laugh because I watched Cardi B and Julie Greenwald at the time. She was at Atlantic. We were signed to Atlantic. And Demi, a lot of people don't know, Demi had 5 deals offered to her.
Oh, wow.
Jay and them offered her a deal over at Def Jam. At that time, Lenny S tried to get at Columbia.
Holy shit.
My man, yo, I'm so mad. Sylvia Rome and Merlin Bob.
She wound up on Atlantic though.
Yes, because of my god brother, they had a deal over Atlantic, and Craig wound up getting her.
Okay.
Baby and Slim tried to sign her.
Oh wow.
That was crazy. I could say now they had wrote me a check. They actually wrote me and Little Mo a check, and the checks bounced.
Word.
Yeah, word the mother. They had me come out to DC, meet him in. I forgot what club was that. You know, Slim was mad cool. I thought we was on.
They wrote you a cash money check that bounced.
It bounced, bro. It bounced.
Yeah, how that work?
It bounced. And at the time, Gilly was in there. Gilly used to come to the studio later on. He probably don't remember coming to the city. But they had a song called, I think, Us. They was part of a group called, what the fuck Gilly was called?
Major Figures?
Major Figures.
Yeah.
So in the beginning with Us, a lot of people confused us because of their song was called, I think, Us or something like that.
Yeah, that's us.
Yeah, that's Us. And we had the group called Us. And we used to do shows together, like Philly, New York, Jersey.
Yeah.
And we used to see them niggas all the time. And then later on in life, bump back into him with Slim, and then bump back into him in the studio. When he used to come to New York, he came to my studio a couple of times to record.
Okay.
But, you know what I mean? I ain't see that nigga since then. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It's funny how, you know, shit kind of play out. And yeah, Demi, we went on and created an incredible album, but unfortunately at that time, Julie and them wasn't really into Demi.
They flopped.
They didn't think Demi looked good. I won't tell you what they was saying. They didn't think Demi was that. And it's funny because if you look at Cardi B, right, her and Demi kind of similar to me.
100%.
But they didn't see that back then.
Back then, like now.
Because all the girls was kind of like Beyonce-ish. You know, they had...
It was more structured.
Yeah, they were different.
Background dancers, all type of shit.
Demi wasn't that. She was the hood princess. You know what I'm saying?
That would have went through the fucking moon.
And Demi, you know, so funny, Kanye tried to sign Demi.
Word?
Yeah. Actually, he wanted to do four tracks on the album when we did it. And, you know, I don't want to say nothing about Demi, but yeah, she messed that up.
All right, so that was Demi.
Yeah.
Soundtrack of My Life.
Yep. Check the song out, man.
Soundtrack of My Life is an amazing record. Amazing record.
Yeah.
You said that was like the most notable, well, not most notable, but like the most success that you had with a female artist that you signed.
That I signed, yeah. That I signed, yeah. Not work with, but signed, yeah.
That you signed.
I regret Demi, man. I regret it's not coming to fruition. You know, I read an article like 2-3 years ago. Shout out to Marsha over at Atlantic. She's I don't know what Marsha does now, but she was a Cardi B product manager for a long time. But at that time, she was Craig Coleman's assistant. Yeah. And she was very instrumental in helping us with Demi. And I seen they wrote an article on her in Billboard, I think it was. And they asked her like one of the artists that she regrets never coming out. And it was like Demi. I think it was Demi and Governor at that time. You know what I'm saying? But she was like, yeah, she regrets that. Demi would have been on top of the world because she was like Mary J. Blige on steroids to me.
I believe that too.
And she was the Spanish version of that.
She was the Spanish version of that.
And that's when reggaeton and shit, like, she was right. Like, Demi would have came 2-3 years later.
She'd had countries behind her, and that's what catapults superstars.
Yeah.
She'd have had countries behind her. She'd have went from the hood princess to the.
And the hood was fucking with her. I remember one time I was driving in Philly, and we went to a store like we was at a Wendy's or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And when we went in the Wendy's, Soundtrack of My Life was on, but I thought it was like Cosmic Kev or somebody playing that shit. Mm-hmm. And the shit repeated. So I'm like, yo, who playing this shit? And the girl's like, this is my song. Mm-hmm. And if you go online too, you'll see that that song Soundtrack. So many people comment to that day, and people still ask me to this day. Ask me, yo, what's up with them? I'm like, yo, if I played y'all that album, y'all niggas would punch me in the face and be like, yo, what the fuck? Why this shit never?
And it never dropped.
Nah, man, we got Demi picked Love, man, over.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
No, you know what's crazy is that I was dealing with her niece.
Okay, which one? You don't gotta say.
Yeah. I was dealing with her niece, and I know the whole story.
Yeah, she chose Love, man.
Yeah, I know the whole story.
Even the video, that's her real boyfriend in that video.
I know.
And Maine was supposed to be. Mano was coming up. That was before Hot Hater. Mm-hmm. Mano was supposed to be in the video.
Okay.
And
shout out to Mano.
Shout out to Mano. Even worked on. That's my artist on that record. Not Demi, it's Dawn. Dawn is dope too. That's Dawn doing. You see me, I hate it. Yeah. Oh, shout out to Ado, man, because Ado, that's my big brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the phone with that nigga every goddamn day. But yeah, you know, Ado got Team 80, they got Lola Brooke and stuff like that. But Ado, him and Mano came up together. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me ask you this: how did the 50 connection come together? Because when I first was introduced to you and what you was doing, Amusement Park was your situation at that time, and that's what really had me like, he did what? They did what? They did Amusement Park? Yeah,
that, like I said, 50, that was crazy because 50 being back, go back to Violator, 50 being in that office with 50 fucking niggas, 30 or 50 niggas. It'd be like 12 security guard and 20 niggas. And at that time, you know, I think Fifth may be a little older than me. 50 probably what? 52 or something like that, maybe.
Probably.
I'm 49, maybe. Yeah, probably a little older than me. But he started to catapult. When I got there, he was like in the mixtape shit. And then the record started taking off and he stuck to the program. Mm-hmm. Like he a type of dude that at that time, he stuck to the program. You know, some people get hot and they ain't around. Nah, that nigga was in that office with Chris all the time. You know
so niggas be getting hot and then stop coming to the office?
Sometimes, you know, they doing their own thing. They, you know what I mean? But 50 was always, that motherfucker was there. You could count on 50 being in that office at least 4 to 5 days a week.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that worked to, and I'm only saying that because that worked to my advantage.
Right.
So I got to, when 50 used to pull up, this nigga thought he was the president. Like, this nigga's crazy. This nigga used to pull up. It'd be like 4 or 5 vans pull up. Yeah. His van is in the middle. One little Spanish nigga, I don't know the nigga name, I forgot the nigga name. He'd jump out the car, look this way, look that way. He got his hand on a hammer. Mm-hmm. This is the middle of fucking 40-40 on the corner, nigga.
Right.
He got his hand on that hammer. And he looked this way. He jump out, he walk in the building, he look in the building, he go back, he signal. 4 or 5 niggas jump out the car, security jump around, and then 50 come out. Yeah. And then they surround that nigga and he walk into the building.
They moving
I never seen no shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you this because I be outside the building and now I got to walk in the building. And you got to remember, this is a building with offices, white folks, you know, black, all kind of people in there. And they literally stopped everybody from walking in that building until that nigga get in the elevator.
Yeah.
So a couple of times I tried to walk on the elevator with them because there was room. Niggas, take the next elevator, shorty. I don't give a fuck how tough you is. You're not doing nothing to none of
50 niggas.
50 niggas, man. So,
yeah.
So at that time, we just watching this shit. And I'm like, damn, this nigga's crazy, man. You can't even, you know what I mean? So a lot of times I would go in the office, and I'm gonna tell you 50 wasn't scared. Because it's not a scared thing, because I'm gonna make people aware that he was just mad aware of his surroundings, I guess because of what he'd been through. I would get up and go to the bathroom, right? And 50 was just sitting there. He just sitting in the office.
Yeah.
And he'll watch me like this, all the way to the bathroom, all the way back. Like he didn't, But he would do that with everybody. Like, he'd just be watching.
He's in the streets.
Yeah, he just kept watching. And I'm like, damn, how can I get to this nigga, man? Like, and it was intimidating, too, because, like I said, he got 50 niggas, and he just watching. And he wasn't easy to talk to.
Yeah.
And if you want to talk to him, 20 niggas stop you from even talking. He'd be right here. What you want, man? Like, you can't even talk to the nigga. So what happened one day, he kept seeing me. He said, for about a month, the nigga kept seeing me. Finally, we get on the elevator one day. I get to the elevator. We all leaving at the same time. Mm-hmm. There's room for me on the elevator.
Okay.
And they like, yo, hold up, shorty. He go, nah, he good.
He already seen you enough.
Right? He seen me enough, and I got on the elevator.
Yeah.
But I noticed that we went to the next floor. 3 white dudes started walking. Nah, y'all niggas not getting here. Get the next elevator. Okay, cool. We went to the next floor. There was 2 black ladies. Now they could come in. And they like, oh, 50 Cent. And so they hug him and shit. Like, he let them, okay, he liked the ladies.
Yeah.
Come back to the office again. Every time there's a little kid in the office, the nigga always gotta play with kids. Like, hey, how you doing? You know, he friendly with the babies and shit. So
okay.
I go, oh, he like little kids. Not like that. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
We got it, because we live in the pause era. Everybody like, what? Say, you know what I'm saying? So I go, all right, cool. I got it. I know the assignment. So maybe a couple of weeks before that, a week or 2 before that, Mona Scott, because Todd wouldn't introduce me to him. I know why, but I won't disclose that at the time. But I didn't know why at the time.
Okay.
I'm like, yo, 50 right there. Chris didn't really deal with my case. Love Chris Lighty, but he's like, yo, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? I had to fend. It really had to fend. Niggas gave you the rod. You got to go fish yourself.
You got to go fishing yourself.
Niggas ain't giving you shit about it. You had to earn everything yourself. Shout out to all them. To Yandy, to Lori. Lori's my girl, man. To all of them that was Chanel, Miss Gail, all of them. Dre, all them niggas. Your man from your block. I got remembers, they come back to me. But the nigga, Mona Scott said, yo, Fifth. I was like asking Mona, because I just did the Sharks over there. I'm like, yo, I want to meet 50. She said, nobody introduced you to 50 yet? I'm like, no. Come here, boy. 5-0, come here. She called him in the office. Mm-hmm. And she's like, you know Styles? Yo, he one of our producers, man. Y'all should connect. And he's like, yeah, kind of nonchalantly, gave him a pound, and Lighty called him in the room, and that was it. So that's the only introduction that I ever had, but cool. 2 days later, I'm hype. I'm fiend now. Like, I got the introduction, but I ain't really get to give him my CD.
Right.
So I'm like, how the fuck I'm gonna get this nigga the CD? Bingo. Yo, my daughter 4 years old at the time, and my goddaughter 5. Yo, y'all come up to we bring them to the office. Me and Irk bring the babies to the office, so they come to the office, and we in Dre's office. Dre and Sean, shout out to Sean Copeland. So we they in the office with us. So I opened the door. 50. I called Lori first. I said, yo, Lori. 5-0 come in the office today? He said, yeah, I think he's supposed to be around like 4 or 5 o'clock. Mm-hmm. Cool. We rush to the city. Get the girls, rush to the city, and we in the office, and I go, we in Dre's office. He walks in, yo, 50, I walk to the bathroom, yeah, he here. Yeah. And he's sitting out in the vestibule area, because it's a lot of times when he waiting for Chris, he just be sitting over there doing whatever he doing. Nah, nigga, yo, come here, yo. I pushed the kids outside the door and locked the door. I said, yo, go to Lori. Because my daughter used to go in Todd's office and play with like Legos and shit in Todd's office. Y'all go over there.
Yeah.
And like clockwork, 50 grabbed the little kids.
Show the kids love, right?
Yeah, show the kids love. But they like, I want my daddy. They crying because they don't know who this man is. You know what I'm saying? They don't know who 50 Cent is at the time. And even if they did, they probably still would have cried. They little kids.
Yeah.
He goes, yo, who kids is this? Somebody go, I think that's Styles' daughter or his goddaughter. So, where he at? Oh, he's in the room. 50 go. Open the door. I'm like, what's up? He's like, this your daughter? I say, yeah. Oh, yo, your baby's so cute. And he said, thanks. He passed me the baby. I said, yo, I got the CD, man. You mind if I just give you the CD? He said, man, play that shit right now. Word? All right. I put it in. That nigga. No disrespect to Busta. Mm-hmm. But I'll tell this story. That day I was trying to give Busta a CD too.
Okay.
And Busta kept telling me, nah, dude, I ain't got time, bro. I gotta go. Kept telling me, no. So I'm like, yo, Busta, I want to give you a CD. Like, he just kept telling me no. But I get it. He a busy nigga. He got time to, and mad niggas want to give him a CD. So it wasn't nothing personal. You know, you gotta catch a nigga on. You can't take shit like that personal. You gotta catch somebody when they ready for you.
Right.
So, but the story's funny. So, Fifth go play the CD. That nigga stay in the office with us for an hour.
Yeah.
Just play the next beat. And every time he played the beat, he doing whatever he doing. Play the next one. Not on the go. Yo, 5-0, I need to holler at you. Yo, I'm listening to beats right now. That's Busta. 50, he like, all right, cool. Give me like 10 minutes. So 50 go back, play the next one. Busta come back 10 minutes later. Yo, 5-0, I gotta go. Like, yo, I gotta holler at you. Yo, Shorty hot right now, bro. Yo, I was just telling Shorty he was hot. What? You know what I'm saying? Nah, he tell me I was hot. He told me, you don't want this CD, you know what I'm saying? But like, again, never took that personal.
The industry.
The industry shit, you know what I'm saying,
That's
at that time.
music shit, man.
And, you know, listen, Busta one of the greatest.
Absolutely.
And listen, if I wish I could have gave him a CD, you know what I'm saying, at
Right.
that time, you know what I mean? So, Fifth, next thing you know, maybe about 2 weeks later, we went to go do the Sharks Tale record. We already had it ready to be done, but we didn't do the record. Mm-hmm. And we was flying. I was going up in the air, and I get a phone call. So you got to remind you, you got to remember too, this is the first, well, shout out to...
Does he take any beats right then and there?
Hold up. He takes the whole CD.
Okay.
What's my man? Oh my God, God bless it. I don't know why I'm forgetting everybody's name. I gotta drink some Ginkgo biloba or something. What's my man name that was writing for Cayman Junior Mafia that passed away? Briss Style. Shout out to Briss Style. Joey I.E. managed Briss Style. Briss, he's the first nigga to ever buy a beat from us.
Okay.
And Briss was like, Lord, he was just a cool, that nigga, yo, God bless the dead man. Briss, cool motherfucker, man. Cool, and he was nice. And he would just write songs like...
He's just a writer?
No, but at that time he was an artist. He was doing artists, but he was writing for Kim at that time.
Yeah.
So he bought the first record from me. So somebody told me one time, yo, if you make $500, that's when you become a professional in anything that you do. You got to make your first $500. And my nigga, I was chasing $500 forever.
You was chasing 500?
500. That 500 was a $10,000 check. I was a professional. Okay. You couldn't tell me I wasn't a fucking professional after that.
A 10-pack, you in there.
I got $10,000. Briss Style, shout out to them. That was my first $10,000 I ever got.
Okay.
And Briss was just, he was nice, man. Shout out to Briss, right? Then Mona came and told us, yo, we got to do this joint for Missy. We got to ghost produce for Missy. All right.
Ghost produce?
Yeah, meaning like she get the credit but didn't produce it. You know what I'm saying? At that time. But
it's still contractual though.
It's contractual. Yeah, it's common practice. And Missy's dope in her, like, she don't need us, but she had 100 things going on. Yo, I'm gonna do this record. She still rapped on the record and did everything she had to do on the record. Yeah. But I ain't got time to play with this fucking remix. Like this somebody else could do that shit.
Okay.
So I'm not taking no credit away from Missy.
No.
If you ever been in the studio, she go do her thing. You know what I'm saying? But at that time, it's like Grammys doing this shit. Y'all niggas is doing that work. And we got to pick up the brunt work. We like the bench players. K-Mac and them didn't want to do it. So
still an opportunity.
When we get to, that's the craziest story. That shit is crazy, that story. But fifth, what happens is as I'm going up in the air, I get a phone ring. Bling, bling, bling. Yo, hello? Shy Money goes, yo, you hear this beat right here? What's this beat? You Styles, right? Yeah. You hear this beat right here playing in the background with the Impeach the President drums? Yo, you can't sell that beat. That's 51st single for his next album. He got a song out right now. He got 21 Questions out right now. What the fuck you mean his next album? Yo, listen. No, I'm lying to you. Not the Priest. Yeah, it's the Priest and it's the first song in his next album that was In My Hood. In My Hood. Yeah, so I'm like, and it's funny because about a month later, I did the same record called In My Hood for Fab. Yeah, so then and I got a gold record with Fab for that too. But the nigga said, don't sell a record. Take that shit off all your beat CDs now. All right, cool. I get on the plane, we're selling beef. Come back home. When I get home, we in the studio, we in the crib, recording Demi. I get a phone call. Yo, who's this? Yo, this is 50. Yo, who the fuck is playing on my phone? Yo, this is 50. Yo, stop fucking playing, bro. Who's this? Hello? 50. Ferrari. He say some shit like that. He say the lyric, right? I go, 50? Right? I can't believe it. I'm like, 50? I'm like, oh shit. He said, yo, listen, I'm having a meeting, a press conference, and I want you to be a part of my press conference. I said, what press conference? He said, yo, we just signed MOP. Don't say no, you can't repeat none of this. I'm signing MOP, sign Mobb Deep. I got Olivia. It was somebody else. I think it was Governor. And he was like, yo, you gonna be the premier producer, my producer.
Gangster.
All right. And next thing you know, I get a 10-song deal from the nigga. The niggas give me like, God was so good, man. Shout out to God, bro.
Shout out to God always, first and foremost.
Because he get all the credit. Because you talking about a nigga that didn't, I don't do this like this, but I know what I'm doing. That's not my credit. I do this with this and this.
Yeah.
And I asked these niggas for a year. And right at the year mark, Busta, Shark's Tail, 50. Then I signed Demi for $550,000, I think. Right? Could feed the family now. Now we can eat. Now we can get some money. You know what I'm saying? Now we cooking. Joey Aid and Ty Mosowitz gave me a studio in the Film Center building, which was like the greatest thing that could ever happen to me. Bruce Wayne and them was over at Sony. So I used to go back and forth to their studio. You get to see all the big ones, Destiny Child, Swiss Beats. You see everybody in that bitch. Like, music ain't like what everybody was tangible. You could touch everybody.
Right.
Right? You see everybody. Like, when you in it, you could see, like, niggas is right there. Mm-hmm. And Film Center building, like, the B niggas was in Film Center building. Shout out to DR, period. Like, I'm not saying he B, meaning, like, he ain't Timberland, but
you did.
DR did everything for mad niggas. So,
right.
But you get to sit with DR and go, oh shit, I get to learn. Doro's there. So I got to sit with Fab and them niggas in there. Okay. Right? Because Fab and them niggas studio, we sharing the same spot. Then Guru, he got his own room like this. Guru got a room like this. He had Corey Guns at the time.
Oh,
Lenona, I think her name is Lenona. I don't know her last name, but she was a part of the LaBelle. So Patti LaBelle, Freddie Jackson, Rockwell, and these niggas is in here.
You seen everybody.
My room, the room that I had.
Yeah.
So imagine this room, like 20 of these rooms. So it's 3 main rooms, but that's how big the floor is. But we all got to share the same kitchen and same living room space.
So you bumping into each other.
So guess what? You got Redman here, Reggie right here. Reggie cool as shit, right? Learned a lot from that nigga in the studio. Meth is with Reggie every fucking day, right? You got MOP. I never seen niggas do Atlas. I used to watch Billy Dan's and the niggas Fame. You know how niggas like, buck 'em. But these niggas on the floor, they lay on the floor, do it, they jump up, they buck 'em. They do it they jump all over the studio to get the ad
to get the sound, how they wanted it.
I ain't never seen no shit like that. So seeing all that shit and being in that building changed everything. Like it had access to everybody. Clue had a girlfriend in there. So you see the mixtapes. I give niggas songs for Demi mixtapes. God bless the dead. What's my son name, bro? Fuck. From Far Rockaway.
Stack Bundles?
Stack was part of Desert Storm at this time.
Right.
If you look online, a lot of time my name get associated with a record being leaked was Amusement Park later on. Jim Jones, Stack Bundles did this record, and him and Jim Jones jumped on the fucking record.
Same beat?
Same beat, because it was on the, remember I was giving out B CDs.
Stack Bundles did it?
Yes.
Bundy jumped on Amusement Park?
It's Amusement Park. It's before 50. 50 calls me one day and go, yo, this is my single. Stack asked me for the record like 2 days ago. And I'm like, yo, let me see if I'm going to give it to you. It's him and Jim on the record. 50 called me 2 days later and go, yo, this is my next single for the Curtis album. I called Stack, yo, you can't have that record. 50 did the record. Jim puts out the fucking record.
He did?
Yeah, they put out the record on the mixtape.
On the tape.
On the mixtape. And I'm like, yo, these niggas is killing me. So I'm at 50's house. 50 is pissed at a motherfucker. Yo, y'all come do this fucking beat over. He tell us to come do the beat over. But he calls Jim, and him and Jim work out whatever they work out at that time.
Yeah.
And, you know, they try to pull it off the line as best as they can. But it was funny because my name got slutted all over the fucking internet. Yo, producers Chris Styles sells beat twice. And like I did some shiesty shit. No, that's not what happened. You know, at that time, his shit on, Jim really thought, because I had a relationship with Jim.
What era was this? This is like the blog era or something?
Yeah, blogs and shit like that. You know, I was always cool with Jim. We was cool for him and Yandy. And I was real cool with Joel. Shout out to Joel's.
All right.
Joel's is my nigga. Yeah, Joel's is my nigga. We ain't talking a long time. We all used to bowl together too.
Okay.
See, there's so many good stories, man. Like,
tell them all, man.
Nah, man, we used to bowl together. We always used to bowl together. But like I said,
so that made you look like you was selling the beat twice, but you really didn't.
I didn't sell the beat twice. Jim just leaked the record. And Stack was so apologetic, like yo, Styles. Stack was like a cool ass nigga. Like when you start meeting niggas and you start really knowing niggas on the other side of it, and you start seeing niggas as real people.
Right.
Right? Because a lot of these people, shit, I worked with Michael Jackson one time.
You work with Michael Jackson?
Yeah, not no beat shit. This is before the beat. Yeah, I was in a video called All You Really Didn't Think About Us. What's that video? You know that song?
I know what you're saying.
What's that shit? How that shit go, Bills?
They
don't really care about us.
You was in the video?
Yeah, I'm in the video.
Doing what?
I was one of the prisoners in the video.
Dead ass?
Dead ass, yeah. So, Michael Jackson, the greatest nigga of all time. I ain't never seen nobody.
How the fuck you wound up in that video?
Shout out to somebody called Winston Sinclair. She passed away. She was she was I don't know what she was, but she's like a scouting agent. She would like get people for movies. She got all the like the characters for Belly and all that. I don't know exactly what she did, but Winston was real cool with this kid named Theron that I knew that did a lot of videos for us. And he called me for a video. And you know me, I'm gonna work the room. So Spike Lee shooting the video, and I get to work the room so crazy because it's like 100 niggas in this room,
right?
In this video, and then you know, but I'm trying to meet Mike. Fuck that, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. I gotta be Mike. I gotta shake the nigga hand. You know what I'm saying? So Mike comes in. I ain't never seen no shit like this. They spend mad money on this shit. Mike was there for about a half an hour, but that's all he needed.
For the video.
They had a fake Mike that danced like, well, he kind of danced like Mike. He looked like a fucked up version of Mike. And he kind of do all the shits that they want him to do. Like
for the majority of the video?
Like for part of the video.
Okay.
And then they call Mike out. Everybody, all of us in the jail suits, everybody like, yo, Mike! You know what I'm saying? Spike like, yo, chill the fuck out. Y'all niggas gotta go. You know what I mean? Yeah. Security in there. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? And that nigga Mike, Spike Lee telling yo, Mike, we want you to like jump on the table here and come down here and the camera's gonna come over here. So Spike, you want me to do this? And you want me to go here, and you want me to go here and end up right here. This is where you want me to end up, right? So Spike go, yeah. The music come on, all that soft talking shit. Yo, that nigga went to 250, bro.
Turned up?
Yo, son, it was like night and day. And he danced, sweating, he popping, and he spinning and shit, jump off the table and come down and Spike, is that it? What the fuck? It was like two different niggas. So they did all he did it one more time. He did 2 takes. And that was it. And he said, Spike Lee said, you hungry? He said, yeah, what you want to eat? I want some Chinese, I want chicken rings and fried rice or something like that. I was like, this nigga eat chicken rings and fried rice? And he said, he wants some hot sauce. And I was sitting there like, because you thinking, I know this sounds crazy. You like in your mind, yo, Michael Jackson, they don't shit. These niggas don't even shit, man. These niggas over taking shit. Like, you know what I mean? Niggas don't do regular shit like we do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I was young. I was like 19, 20 years old. So I'm like, yeah. And then I got a chance to go over to Mike. He taller than me, and he shook my hand. His hand was mad pale.
Mike was tall?
Yeah, taller than me. He got to be about 5'11" or something like that. He taller than what you thought on TV. He like 5'11". I don't think he's 6 feet, probably about 5'11" maybe. And I'm 5'8", so he shook my hands mad cold. I was hyped. I didn't want to wash that hand, like, you know what I'm saying?
I got a mic
and then they
handshake.
had like a private scene where they only picked a couple of guys to do those jail in the cells, and I just kept moving over like, yo, I was like a groupie, nigga, like.
It's Michael Jackson, man.
Pick me, nigga, pick me, and I got to go in one of those scenes and shit. So out of all those 100 niggas, you know what I mean, I got through it. So yeah, I got a chance to work with Mike. So, you know, the game has been beautiful.
You was early. You was in the energy of the industry early.
Yeah, my nigga. Man, listen. Man, I came up in the best time of hip hop, man. When Jay-Z, we used to run around with us. It used to be my brother Thief in the Night. Well, Bruce Wayne was Thief in the Night at the time.
Okay.
He was managed by Sean Prez, which was just Sean at the time. You know, Sean Prez, he was right hands with Puff. I think he managed Zeddy something now.
Zeddy Will?
Zeddy Will now, but he managed a lot of people.
Okay.
But Sean was like us, just coming up. Nobody niggas. We was all like just trying to come up.
Yeah.
Tigger, he used to come to this kid, Tigger from Tigger in the Basement. He used to come to this spot in Scott's, the spot in the Bronx. This guy named Clay used to produce, and he used to be like, "Yo, I'm gonna do a show called Tigger in the Basement." Like, I was there when the nigga said that's what he was gonna do.
Oh, that's dope.
You know what I'm saying? Dame, we used to record with Ski, with us. So Ski, Rockefeller. And it was a surreal moment again, even this weekend with Jay, the first show, tell you about that. So Jay used to be around us. We used to be around the nigga all the time. He probably don't fucking know, but we was around the nigga every day. Because we did shows with, he probably know Thief, because we did shows. That 22 Tools, I used to watch that nigga do that shit at Honeysuckles every time.
What's Honeysuckles?
It was a club with Maria Davis, right? So we used to watch Jay do that shit. He's performing that shit.
That shorty that's on the song when she's like,
What song? Oh, yeah. It's Maria Davis.
who's smoking that?
Yeah, it's Maria Davis. Shout out to Maria Davis. So she was like the hip hop queen at that time.
Okay.
So it'd be Jay-Z, Thief in the Night, like Grand Poobah, Cellar Dwellers, Bush Babies, so many niggas at that time. So feeling it. So I was there because that song was Camp Lo song at first. Ski did it with Camp Lo, and a girl named Mecca sung that record. And Jay brought her out after all these years. She did the song with him while Blue was playing the piano.
Yeah.
She just did the song with him.
Yeah.
So me and Mecca was like friends for all those years. So it's like, yo, being there for all those moments. My first session, that nigga Dame brought Cam, Mace, and Big L to the studio.
So you had all the success with the music, still being successful with the music, I assume.
Yeah, everything's cool.
Everything good.
Yeah.
I heard that you had something to do with Money and Violence. And that shit was crazy at a certain time.
Yeah.
That was like the first viral internet show.
Yeah. Especially hood version of it. Hood show. Yeah, you know what I mean? Shout out to Mo. Yeah, man. My boy Teddy was working on at that time we was selling this thing called 40-Day Reset where people had to lose weight. And the craziest shit was 40-Day Reset got me in a lot of doors, and it got me crazy at the radio stations.
Yeah.
Because I bought a lot of commercial time space and shit. Shout out to my man Vinny and Doc, passed away. But we was doing 40-Day Reset. Got it so crazy. Fab put in a record, Jada put in a record, and I had niggas in New York City losing weight like crazy. Yeah, so coming back from a 40-Day Reset meeting, me and Teddy's like, yo, watch this Money and Violence and shit. And I'm like, I'm not watching this stupid shit, right? And I'm always seem to I'm last part of niggas to Instagram. I ain't get to Instagram mad late, following hood niggas. Don't take pictures of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not watching this shit. Teddy's like, yo, you need to watch this shit. He said, yo, I drive home. We was coming from Jersey, and I'm like, all right, fuck it. I watched it on my phone. I'm like, oh, this shit's crazy. Go in my crib. I got like 7 episodes. Fall asleep to the shit. I wake up in the morning. I'm like, yo, I gotta reach out to these niggas. They from Brooklyn. I don't know these niggas, but somebody gotta know them. So I write this long text. I found because they used to put their Instagram handles in the credits. And I find this long text, and I write this long text to Mo, the kid that played Rafe. And I read it to Teddy. Teddy's like, why you writing all this shit? Just tell the nigga you got opportunity, bro. If he hit you back, he hit you back. Nigga hit me right back.
Mm-hmm.
So he said, yo, you can meet. Long story short, I went to go meet the nigga. When I went to meet him, Findy's outside in a Rolls Royce and Puff is on the phone. So I'm like, why these niggas gonna fuck with me? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But my man Charles Soup had me doing a lot of television shit. Like he had me helping bringing in certain acts and shit to do different television shits. Like I had helped Mano with a pilot at MTV. It didn't turn into a show, but you know, niggas got some bread for that. And I was telling him different things, different show ideas. And I was only one talking television. A lot of niggas was talking music to get to television. I was talking television. Like, yo, we just going to TV. Like, you know, we had this company we was working with called Ish at the time.
Because you could get your music on television,
yeah.
And it's real lucrative.
Lucrative, yeah. But this was like something totally different. Mo really was specific in how he wanted to do what he wanted to do.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And he gave me an opportunity. And in that opportunity, we turned that shit up. Me and Teddy, I ain't gonna lie to you. Mm-hmm. You know, the show was great. Mo writing is spectacular. But I think me and Teddy came in and brought in an element of marketing and use our relationship. So one of the things we did in the beginning, what was so crazy was I heard, you know, Ebro from the Breakfast Club, no, the morning show.
Morning show.
Love Money and Violence through the grapevine.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a Rock Nation boxing event in Madison Square Garden Theater.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, Teddy said he gonna get us some tickets, and we took Mo and the kid that played Miz, to this boxing event.
Yeah.
So I said, yo, just get me the event. I'm gonna run down on Ebro. You know what I'm saying? So it's Ebro, it's Laura Styles, and it's Rosenberg. So, you know, I know Rosenberg and Ebro. Laura, I kind of know a little bit, not really too familiar at that time. So I run down on Ebro. I'm like, yo, Ebro, I heard you love Money and Violence. Ebro, like Ebro Frassen, what's that? he ain't fucking with it. Like he ain't like saying, nah, I don't know what that is. I said, well, you know, and the kids, he don't know these niggas at this time. They don't got the grip on them now, but all these niggas do carry guns every fucking day, right? And these niggas getting tight because he kind of telling like they don't know Money and Violence, and I'm like, yo, I'm trying to keep these niggas calm. I'm like, chill the fuck out, like, you know what I'm saying? So Ebro go, nah, I don't know that shit, but you know what it's about, and I tell him and kind of break it down, humble myself, and just tell him what's going on. Oh, all right, cool, good, cool, yeah, all right, but I need to get on the show. So I say to Ebro, yo, why don't you come on the show, bro? What you mean come on the show? Like, be an actor on the show.
Yeah.
He'd be like, me? I'm like, yeah, you. Mo, you could do that? Mo looking at me crazy, because Mo don't like to put niggas on the show, especially entertain like celebrity niggas, right? So Mo go, nah, I can see a way I could work that out. I could write that in there. Word? Yeah, Ebro, I'm going to call you tomorrow. All right, take my number, call me. You got my number, right? I said, nah, I got your number. He gave me the number, I call him. I tell that nigga, Ebro, yo, when can you shoot? Can we shoot like 2 days from now? Sure. A nigga come out we shot in Canarsie. And nigga come out.
Ebro in the floors?
Yeah, he was in the floors. Ebro come with us for like 6 to 8 hours, bro.
Yeah.
And nigga sits, record in Nikki's Jamaican restaurant on 80th and Flatlands. Shout out to Nikki, Nicola over there. So, the nigga shoots there. It was the best shit that we ever did. You know why? One of the best shits we ever did. Because what happens now, Ebro go back to the morning show for 3 months straight.
Talking about
I'm an actor. I'm on Money and Violence. And then he pulls us on the show. So I got a relationship with Charlemagne. Know Charlemagne for a long time. Through my pastor, my bishop, Hezekiah Walker. He used to go up to the BLS when he was on BLS with Wendy. I used to just talk to Charlemagne outside all the time. Mm-hmm. So we got cool. And when he left that, he was like in VA, or I don't know where he was at, somewhere, Philly, somewhere, and wound up going down to that station to see him. So we always kept a relationship.
I think it was Philly.
Philly? Okay, cool. We always kept a relationship. So I called Charlemagne. Charlemagne needed a favor at the time. Was like, yo, I got my little cousin up here. He want to get into music. Can you like put him in the studio? I'm like, sure. And then I called him for a favor. Like, yo, I need you to watch this show. I'm going to have these kids up on your show, watch the show. And he kept telling me he going to watch it, he going to watch it, he going to watch it, he going to watch it. He didn't watch it yet. And one day I called him, I think it was like President Day weekend. I'm like, yo, Charlemagne, you got to watch the show, bro. Yo, I got time, I'm going to watch it this weekend.
Right.
Nigga calls me Monday morning like, this shit is crazy. Yo, we gotta have your guys up on the show. Them niggas was at 20,000 views when we got there. In probably about 2 months, we made it to like 200, like 2 million views by time, like in 2 months, right? Like the followers went up and everything started really happening. We started doing interviews and, you know, and they allowed me a platform. Mo allowed me to be in all the interviews. I wasn't on the show, but I'm in the interviews.
Right.
So we helped out with managing like the show, some of the actors on the show, and me and Teddy, and we helped with the money on the show. So we kind of like executive producer.
Executive producer type vibe. Let me ask you, because that ran for a couple years.
About two seasons. Jay gave us some money for the next season. He loved the show.
Who?
Jay-Z. So
My word?
Yeah, so Emery and Teddy was real cool and done work together, and basically Emery was like, yo, Jay loved the show. So one day they called us to the office.
Mm-hmm.
So we go up to the office, me, Mo, and Teddy, and long story short, we walk in the room, Jay-Z in the room, and he just started laughing when he see Mo, and he kind of started telling him, yo, this person remind me of this person from Marcy, and this person remind me of this person, and this person remind me of this person. He's just, like, this nigga really watched this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know, at this time, Fab is talking about us in records.
Yeah.
Meek pull us out on stage at Summer Jam. T.I. bring us out at Power, whatever they had.
Yeah.
Nicki bring us out. Fab got us in records. Like, it's, you know what I mean? I get Uncle Murder.
Yeah.
He killed the scene bars. He killed the character bars, because Murder's like my little brother. So me and Murder like brothers. So I put him in the show. Got him. He killed the shit.
How you meet Murder?
100 different ways, different times.
Different ways.
We from East New York, so
y'all both from the
we
East,
know
right.
we know introduced in the East, and then we got introduced later on through music. You know what I'm saying? And then wound up doing a situation together. Had a studio together for like 7 years, and I got too much fucking crazy hood stories with them niggas. It's Brown, Slim, like it's just too much shit going on.
Yeah.
Geo, all them niggas, like it's bugged the fuck out. That's another story for another day, man. Mm-hmm. Those my niggas, man. Yeah, so strategically we started putting different people. I reached out to the nigga, because they had a lot of Jamaicans on the show. I'm Jamaican, and I'm like, yo, we gotta get a...
I know it was Jamaican?
Yeah, Jamaican and Cuban. Yeah.
Jamaican and Cuban?
Yeah, my grandfather Cuban. Yeah. So I'm like, yo, we gotta get a real Jamaican nigga on here. So it was this guy that was really dope on Instagram. He had a lot of followers, Major Hype. So I'm like, yo, we gotta take people that we can...
Major Hype is comedian.
So we could take that shit and put them on something dope, but also use their influence and their numbers to grow it. Keep it organic, right?
Right.
So we gotta fight Mo all the time for shit like this. You know, me and Mo just talking in the car. You know, it's an actor that we putting in something new that we doing. I'm like, I tried to get you that nigga like 5 years ago. Nigga, what the fuck you didn't want? He's like, yeah, I didn't see it. You gotta argue with this nigga to get him, everybody. You know what I'm saying? So
because that was like his baby.
Yeah. So Mo just like, he particular how he want to do shit. So got Major to get to come on the show.
Yeah.
That shit worked out crazy, because people start, all the West Indian niggas even fuck with us. They was fucking with us before with the West Indian niggas we had on there, BR, the Dreads and all that. But when Major came on the show,
I remember that.
Yeah, niggas like, oh, Major Hype. He was like really popping at that time. So that turned into something great for me and Teddy as well, because then we took Major from there and go, yo, how much money you ever made? Most money you ever made like doing comedy? He's like 300, 3 grand, 3,500. He said, but the biggest nights I ever did was I'm a zero, 7,500. And that's either way, 3,000, 7,500 is a lot for upcoming comedian. A lot of these niggas be getting paid $500, $1,000, especially just upcoming, right? So me and Teddy go, yo, why don't you do your own fucking comedy show? And he kind of looked at us like, I'm gonna be my own promoter. That was foreign to him at that time.
Right.
So I like to say, he admit to it, I believe like, yo, we told that nigga how to be a promoter for his own shit. Put on your own shit. So we went out looking for theaters. We found King's Theater. You know what day we doing that shit on? Doing it on Labor's Day. That's when all the Jamaican niggas, all the West Indian niggas is in town. That shit held 3,100 seats. First year we did 2,800. Every year after that we sold out.
Wow.
And, you know, in one night, he went from doing the biggest show he had is 7,500 probably to like 80 grand in a night. You know what I mean? Or probably sometimes more. I ain't gonna go too crazy with the numbers, but yeah. So for Money and Violence, doing all that shit, T.I. came on and was like, yo, did the show for us for free. You know what I'm saying? We gave him a $5,000 to say, yo, he was like, what the fuck is this for? This for your time. Showing up. He was worth way more than $5,000. But that's like, you know, maybe you could pay for your flight with this or the driver or whatever, you know what I mean? Just out of respect, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then Jay came and was like, yo, I love this shit so much. Yo, what y'all doing season 2? You trying to do this deal over at Lionsgate or whatever the case may be. Yo, can y'all give us season 2? Put it on Tidal. I got the shit Tidal. Let's put it on there. They never had no fucking theatrical shit on Tidal. He's like, yo, I don't want nothing from y'all like that. I just want a week. Just give me 1 week exclusivity. I don't want no ownership, nothing. And I'm gonna give y'all like 120,000. That was a 1-page contract.
It was a 1-page contract.
That's all he wanted. And, you know, he gave us love and shit, you know what I mean? Got us to take pictures with him and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? That shit was dope. My daughter was interning at that time at Rock Nation and shit. And then she wound up working there. Shout out to Chaka. She wound up working there for like 3-4 years later. You know what I mean? And
That's fire.
Yeah, so, but, yeah, we did that. And then we signed to STARZ and the show never came about.
Oh, y'all signed Money and Violence over the STARZ?
Yeah. But we did it. The plan with STARZ was we were supposed to come after the second season of Power.
And how that work out if like you signed to them? How it work out that they don't?
So what happens is people don't remember. I don't know if people remember. Money and Violence was out at the same time as the first season of Power and the first season of what's that singing show that they had out? Empire. And we were doing the same numbers online, better numbers than Empire and Power. But I think Money and Violence was so early, people didn't know what the fuck to do with us. Like when we used to go in the meetings, they couldn't believe that we would shoot, Mo will write, shoot, and edit all that shit in 1 week. It was they didn't
understand. That shit was
like,
fun.
yo, that shit, how you do that? How you get the clearances? How you do this? Like, so it was a lot of shit that people couldn't understand. And at that time, there was only linear TV like HBO Cinemax. Netflix was there, but you didn't have Paramount. You didn't have Tubi. You didn't have Patreon. You didn't have these other platforms where you could probably
put it behind a paywall,
and do something. So we didn't have anything. So we was like, yo, we're gonna go to STARZ. But you know, 50 and Courtney, they did Courtney loved Mo too. When she first met Mo, she was like, I would love to have you on the show, but it's gonna be a conflict because you right. She's like, Hollywood wouldn't understand. They would say that you can't have the same writer that's doing that type of show on our show. And, you know, that's how the game was run at one point. Mm-hmm. And, you know, I guess 50 did his thing and it was like, yo, you know, STARZ probably came to that motherfucker. They gave him and Shorty, from what I understand, like a 5-series deal. Yeah. They get to bring their own shows in the Star First Look type of situation. And it was like, fuck Money and Violence. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck Money and Violence. So let me ask you this.
But
so like,
business-wise, it makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Like, you sign over the STARZ though.
Yeah.
Right? Is it like a certain time frame that STARZ has to like fuck with y'all?
Not at that time. We really didn't know a lot at the time how to do the business. I tried to came back when we first got the deal. I went back to Jay. I had saw Jay and we saw him. And I told him, I said, yo, we got a deal over at STARZ. We would love for you to executive produce the show. Mm-hmm. And he was like, yo, damn, people usually use me to get the deal. Y'all got the deal? Y'all coming back to me? Yeah, but for whatever reason, that didn't pan out. I feel like if we had Jay backing us or somebody else backing us at that time, that was big to go against, 50 biggest shit. You know what I mean? You just couldn't.
Yeah, that's kind of weird though, because it's like, why wouldn't they want two powerhouse shows?
Because at that time, you're going to go with what's winning. Power made STARZ. They put them on the map. Yeah. So you're going to put your eggs in the basket that You know what I mean? They don't know nothing about this hood shit. You know what I'm saying? That, you know what I mean? People, the streets know.
The streets know what's
Yeah,
going on.
but, you know, Hollywood didn't know and didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? At that time. So we had to sit there for years being locked into this contract.
That's what happened. They
And
stopped
that's
the
what
ball.
happened. And the ball stopped rolling. You know, then, you know, conflict with the crew. But that didn't have nothing to do with shit. No, you know what I mean? Like, that didn't stop nothing.
Right.
You know what I mean? It was just that STARZ didn't line up for us. You know what I'm saying?
STARZ ain't line up.
It didn't line up for us. So
Y'all out of that. Y'all got out of that contract by now.
yeah. So
Okay.
right now we about to have something come out real soon. We back at it, and it's gonna be an announcement about some shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know what I mean. But that's what happened. But we never put our head down. Mo did a couple of other series, and you know he got to become through that situation. He wrote on Godfather of Harlem.
Oh, wow.
He wrote on this other show. I can't remember the name of this fucking show, but a couple of other shows. He became like
They opened up opportunities
for him, and he became like a real Hollywood writer instead of, you know, just from the crib out of something out of his head. So I like the fact that we helped him elevate into that, and you know, helped a lot of people find themselves. So you know, he was a part of that. Yeah.
So let me ask you a question off that, away from that. Being that you're a vet in the game, bro, right? And like I said when we first started, you know, you're a legend to me, you're a legend to them too. You put on for Brooklyn.
No, good looking, man.
You know what I'm saying? You put on for Brooklyn. With your experience, a lot of times they say relationships are worth more than money.
It is.
You agree with that?
100%. Yeah, I put up some money last year to do a work 2 years ago. Put up $250,000. And I always thought, if I put money behind this on this, we gonna blow. Nigga, I made $800 off that $250,000. That's the baddest investment. You know what I'm saying? The worst investment ever.
What?
Yeah, see, especially in this day and age, music,
$250,000 and you
like
made
you getting off of streams and shit. That shit ain't.
Yo, Styles.
Bills, I'm lying.
Yo.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yo, a quarter ticket.
yeah, my nigga.
And
Like,
you made
just,
8 cents.
yeah, my nigga. That's it. You know what I mean? So, but my relationships got me further than anything. And I ain't in hindsight. Not saying you don't need the money. Don't ever think that.
I'm talking about when it comes time to
The relationships got me further than the money.
right. But when it comes time to like say, all right, you gonna go fuck with somebody, pause, and then they like, nah, I'm gonna just give you an opportunity. This is for the young niggas that's gonna watch this.
Yeah.
You would advise them, don't chase the money. Make sure you build your relationship.
Build your relationships, man. My daughter in this game, and my constant thing to her, you gotta build relationships, especially as a female. Like, it's hard because it's hard to navigate because you, not saying nobody wants to have sex with or nothing like that, but you know how this game goes. Man,
game is treacherous.
Yeah, male dominated. But you gotta be savvy and build relationships.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because those are things when the money stops, when the job stops, the opportunity stops, the phone rings. You know, on my worst time in music, one of my worst time, I had lost my studio. I was depressed. You know, I never watched football, really. I was never like into sports, basketball, none of that shit. About 15, 16 years ago, in 2008, whenever that was, I don't know. It could be almost 20 years now.
18.
Yeah. 2008, I sat on my couch for a year. I didn't know what to do with myself.
For a whole year.
Whole year, because I had lost the studio. My house was in foreclosure. And my daughter was coming home saying to me, Daddy, why you home? Nigga, I went to the church so quick. I don't even know niggas at the church like that at that time. And I started doing pantry, feeding people on Tuesdays. And then I started cleaning the sanctuary. And then I started cleaning the bathrooms. And I would clean and then go on the altar and cry and pray. Because I didn't know what to do, bro. I didn't want to go get a job. I was too like, fuck it, I can't get no job. Like, this ain't going, I can't do that. Like, I got to figure this shit out. And I remember my father calling me, and my pop said, a lot of people, my father, he ain't got nothing to do with music, but he's a master engineer. All them satellites that's in space for Sirius XM, from the beginning, he built every last one to this day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So my pops called me one day and was like, yo, tell people your story. Like, people you trust, like, talk to somebody. That was one of the best advice that nigga ever gave me. You know what I'm saying? If he gave me any advice that was good, that was the best shit. You know what I'm saying? And that nigga.
Tell people your story.
And, you know, I called a couple of people, and me and 80 was cool. And I called 80 one day, and I told 80 what was going on with me. And the nigga 80 was like, yo, Styles, come hang out with me, man. Come fuck with me. Come hang out in the studios and shit. So every night, I ain't had no gas money, no nothing, nigga. I go scrape up some change. I had a big bottle of change. And they had a check cash in place. Not too far was I. And I threw all the change, and then, nigga, that shit gave me like almost $2,000 worth of change, nigga. I was like, oh shit, I'm lit.
Oh, wow.
Right? So, and I had money to pay my bills, but I didn't have money to do nothing else.
To do the other shit that you need to be doing.
Because I was scraping to get the bill money together.
Right.
And I told 80, and I just started hanging out with that nigga. And you know, I was in studio after studio after studio. He would take me to meetings and shit with him, just to sit with him. Because Mano was popping at that time, so I was just around them niggas.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I met this kid named Dan the Man. And long story short, basically, meeting him, telling him my story, I need a studio. Dan the Man called me with a studio. And this is why I tell you, like, God is awesome, because I ain't had no money, no pot to piss in, no window to throw it out. I couldn't afford a studio. Everything lined up for me. My pastor, Hezekiah Walker, shout out to him, Bishop, he had gave me some money towards the studio. Why you giving me why would you give me money? I'm secular, like why? And he was like, yo, because I know your heart and I know you're gonna bring other people that's in your world that I can never get to. And he gave me some money. It wasn't that much money. It was a little bit of change, but it was money. He still helped out.
Still helped out.
Right? Gave me $1,500. 80 gave me another $1,500, $3,000. And I got a check. These people wanted like $30,000 for the studio. I couldn't. The girl, she was so desperate, went to 17 and then just told me, yo, give me like 10,000. Then I got a check that same day. She told me to give it 10,000. She had to leave fast. I got a check for 7,500. I was back in the game.
I'm back.
God is good, right? So
God is great.
The relationships, being around people, knowing people, telling people, not being afraid. And I give a good shout out to True. I don't know if you, Little Mama's, her father name is True. Little Mama's a rapper.
Yeah, Little Mama the rapper.
Me and her father grew up together. And at that time, that nigga gave me $2,500. Say hairstyles, gave me $2,500 and gave me a job. Gave me a job doing some construction shit. And he was like, yo, I just need you to do some demo shit. And that shit held me over for about 6 months till I got my feet wet and could afford the studio and went back. And I ain't never been back since.
It's like you survived the test of time.
Yeah. So, you know, listen. And I was still making money. People don't understand. I was still making money, but the bills were so high.
Right.
And I was so behind.
Right.
I owed on my house like $100 and something thousand on the crib. Mm-hmm. So I had to go get a modification and all that shit. Like, that shit was like torture, bro, going to court every fucking month. Every day somebody knock on your door with a paper. Oh, you're selling your house, cash buying house. Or, yo, foreclosure notice on your door. That shit was depressing, bro.
Yeah.
And I learned to watch football, and I sat on that couch every day and learned football, learned basketball. And that shit that's the best thing that came out of that. Not argue with these niggas like I know what I'm talking about. I do know. Nah, I do. You know what I'm saying? And
100%.
yeah, but relationships got me. Calling my old friends, and you find out who your friends are.
Right.
You find out who really fuck with you. Some niggas, they ain't really fuck with you, bro.
They ain't really fucking with you.
They ain't call you back. They ain't answer the phone. They sold you some dreams and shit. And you find out who your friends are and you find out who you are.
100%.
And then things started popping, bro. Because then I got the studio back. Money and Violence is popping. 40-Day Reset is popping. Everything is popping. And now niggas is like, oh. You know what I'm saying? And fuck it. Man, I don't even get mad at them niggas, bro. Just keep doing you. Man.
Just keep doing
Just
your
don't
thing.
hang out with you niggas. When I see you, call you. What's up, my nigga? Hey, I miss y'all niggas. Y'all good?
Yeah, everything
right,
good.
I'm out of here, bro. I'm
Right,
going.
right. What's your favorite hit that's associated to your name?
There won't be none of the records that I got out.
Huh?
It'd be like records from artists that I fuck with. I don't even think about those records, bro.
I'm saying that you produced or like you.
I don't think about none of them shits. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I seen Window Shopper was.
Window Shopper is dope, but I don't think about them shits. Like, and there's no disrespect to that.
Yeah, but
My favorite records are the niggas that I work with personally. Like records that never came out. Like the reason why I still do music, bro, Cause I got artists signed and nobody never came out yet. That's what I want that. Like nobody, like I never dropped an album, dropped singles on the nigga. I never was successful in that area.
And dropping an album with an artist that you got signed.
That's what I chase. Like
That's what you still want.
because the albums that I made with niggas are fire.
Immaculate.
And
Because the singles and the records that you associated with are
yeah,
stamped in
and
history
we got
and hip hop.
we got music, man, and I got some of this music, and it's like that's what those things are just catalysts to get to where I need to get to.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's what that is. You know what I mean? Like, and it's some of the best times of my life.
Yeah.
But nah, man, I don't. Best hit is this Miles Brando record I'm doing right now. That's
That's what you want right now.
That's my shit. Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
And you want to get to that album getting out.
Yeah, that's the goal, bro. Like I don't. It's not I can't even tell you artists. Even working with an artist. Now I met some of the legends. Like I said, Patti LaBelle. That's crazy. I got to speak to Stevie. Got to work with Michael. Got to be in the room with Jay-Z. Take pictures. Like Jay-Z and Big are my favorite rappers.
Okay.
I think we argue all the time. It's Big for me, then Jay. You know what I'm saying? Some people he'll argue Jay, then Big. I'm a Big nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like I love.
I'm gonna argue with you too.
That's fine. I think Jay will say Big.
I don't care if Hov say
You know what I'm
big.
saying?
That's the crazy part. Like even if Hov say big, I don't care. Like
listen, Jay-Z, Big ain't here so there's Jay-Z, but
and I don't even know why I said that because now here come the fucking
yeah, it's all good, man.
Here they come, yo, bro. I get murdered online.
That's cool.
He's a whole Avenger. He dick riding. They gonna
Nah,
go crazy.
man. Listen, man. I used to fight. I had fights in barbershops because of Jay-Z. Little fights, literally fights because I'm going, nah, fuck that Jay-Z all day. So I get it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, Big.
I feel like Big didn't have enough time. Like
I don't feel like that. I feel like he had too many records.
Like I
Big
feel
had too
you,
many records, bro.
But Hov
Big
had a
gave you
career.
two,
Did you see?
3
He
albums.
just did Coachella, man. Like, come on, you can't.
Listen, hold
you
up,
can't,
hold
you
up.
can't do
If
that.
Big was here, Big could do life after.
If Big was here,
I'm just saying. I know this I feel like this for a fact. It can't be a fact.
It can't be a fact.
But I'm telling any Big, and y'all can't deny this.
We're not denying it though, but what we trying
Life
to tell
After
you.
Death. What's Big first album? Ready to Die. You don't think Big could have did Ready to Die right now? All B-sides?
Just hear me out though.
Well, hold up. I'm asking you a question. Just answer that question. You don't think Biggie Smalls, Notorious B.I.G. couldn't do what Hov just did with Ready to Die or Life After Death?
I don't think niggas can do a whole.
No, Big? Come
Yeah,
on.
good looking. Cause
Get the fuck.
good
Y'all
looking.
niggas is
Let
bugging,
him
bro.
say it first.
Y'all
Y'all
niggas is
gonna say I'm
bugging.
bugging the fuck
Y'all
out.
niggas bugging, bro.
I can't tell you what nobody.
Fuck out here, bro.
You can't argue because
It's
ain't
done.
nobody do it.
And
Nobody
he did
ain't do it. No,
You know what I'm
listen.
saying? Like,
Only person I think that could have did it is Biggie.
nah, Pop
So-
could have did something too. Though.
And maybe Pop.
Yeah,
but I think
Pac-
I think Biggie's better than Pop.
It's tough.
I think Pop was a better put together artist than Big.
Nah, I think Biggie had
because
Biggie.
Pop wide range of music was crazy.
Yo, Big was the same shit. Big tells stories like nobody. Big was like Slick Rick
I got a
with the
story to tell. Is my favorite song
Right.
from Big.
Yeah.
But
Big-
what I'm trying to tell you is you
He
can't.
painted
you
movies
But
and
Big
but
won't
you
make
fucking.
can't-
it. Big won't make it. That's just the way it is.
Why not? He did. He did. He
he's
did.
not making changes.
Hold up. What we talking about? What song?
If we start doing that, then it's gonna turn into a whole nother convo about what kind of songs niggas can make and what other ones
We do
can't.
this for hours.
We argue for hours, bro.
Because there's a
Listen.
lot of songs niggas can't do a
music
Euro.
nigga for
They
real.
can't do
Yo,
the Euro.
that's
Big could do anything.
No.
I'm not saying Big
Big could do
couldn't,
anything.
but he didn't have
took
enough
Bone
time.
Thugs, and he did what they do.
No,
Big
he
Big
didn't.
He didn't have
Big-
enough time though,
Big-
Styles.
Yo,
I
Big-
agree with you.
Big could do
He
anything,
didn't have
bro.
enough time.
I'm not
Big
knocking
could do
Big,
it.
bro. He didn't get the flirt.
That's like
And
saying.
Big, and hold up,
And
hold
I'm
up,
not trying to say it's wrong,
hold
but
up,
look
time
at
out.
Penny Hardaway.
But no, listen to this though.
Penny Hardaway might have been one of the best ball players
Check this shit
ever,
out.
but injuries stopped his
Stop his
career.
career. But guess what? Big still gave you Kim, and Kim was one of the successful. He wrote everything on there.
I understand that.
But when you start talking about Big, and you go, wait a minute, He wrote for this one. He did this. He wrote for Puff. He did all this shit. So when you start looking at the body of work is there. It's just that you want to deny it.
I don't want to deny it. No. Don't do that. Don't do that.
He got platinum records.
I'm not denying it though. I'm not denying it.
Kim is still Little Kim to this day. Still one of the number one female.
Cool.
Listen, hold on.
But
Because he
didn't
wrote
have
all that
enough
shit.
time.
So what I'm saying to you,
enough time to say you better than Hov.
he a male artist that wrote in a female perspective.
So what?
It's
not hard to do.
No, but he did a whole album. He a platinum artist. What I'm saying to you is, you keep going. He couldn't have did a certain type of style of music. Big could have did anything he fucking wanted to do.
He didn't do it yet. He didn't.
Listen,
I'm giving examples where he did.
My number one reason. My number one reason.
He didn't talk. Pete wrote how Puff need to rap.
My number one reason is that he didn't have enough time. He didn't have enough time.
He didn't go in them different rooms of music that he could have.
Go.
He didn't have enough time.
Go have this conversation with like. Let me see. Go ask like a Jada. Go ask like even Fat Joe. Ask one of them niggas. Ask Hov. I think Hov would tell you the same.
It's not about that.
It's not about that. It's about the fact.
It's gonna be like people have always had an opinion. And nobody is
And listen,
wrong.
I'm not taking nothing from Hov is number one to me today. I'm just saying if Big was here, it'd be Big and Hov for me.
Bro.
I'm not picking nobody over them two niggas.
But you know what it is? That if.
Yeah. Nah, I
that
can't.
If is always going to be there.
Biggie gave you enough, and Biggie not only that he gave you enough. Biggie was the fucking blueprint for a lot of niggas.
That's like saying if Big L was here.
You can't. No, but the difference between like
that's like saying if Big L was still here. We can't say that. Big L was nice.
No, but Big L
was nice.
I'm gonna tell you what, and I'm no disrespect to Big L. Big L didn't have a body of work like Big that was out there for
Understood.
people. And then Big L is this. People don't say this. Big L is a spitting image of Lord Finesse. If you put on Lord Finesse right now, you put on Big L, you can't tell them apart.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't never listened to Lord Finesse.
Do me a favor. Go to play Lord Finesse when you finish, and you're gonna be like, "Oh shit." So
but
I'm not taking.
That's besides what I'm saying.
No, what I'm saying to you is,
there's some greats that died too early that we can't compare to somebody that has such longevity and is doing it on such an impactful level.
I'm not dissing Hov.
Today.
Listen,
I know you're not dissing
Hov. I love Hov.
But
Hov is number one to me today. And if you pick out Nas, you pick out. I don't care who you pick. I'm gonna go Jay.
I understand. Right,
but only person I'm not putting over. Only person I'm not giving Jay over is Big. That's it, bro.
That's cool, but
I'm fuck with Big, bro.
But it's a hard argument to win when you had just such a short window.
But he gave you so much in that short window, bro.
A lot of people gave us a lot of dope shit in a short window.
Repeat every Biggie lyric that was ever said, bro.
But I know more Jay lyrics.
Right. Jay been here forever.
Jay been here
forever
since he had him.
Biggie gave you gutter shit. He gave you the glitz and glamour shit. He gave you too much different shit. He gave you serious shit. He gave you fucking mafia shit. He gave you a lot of y'all say he can't do so much shit. He gave you the female perspective.
I never said he can't do shit though. I ain't say he couldn't do it. What I said is he was gone too early.
Jay-Z, Big was one of the first niggas.
Hold on though. For the internet's purposes, I never said that Big can't do it. I never said Big can't do it.
I love Big, bro. Fuck that.
But he was just gone too early, man. He was gone too early to say that. Man. It was too soon. It was going too soon, bro.
Big had a lot of work. And Jay, listen, man, I ain't dissing Jay, bro. I fuck with Jay. I just saying Big. I'm picking Big over Jay.
See, my experience was with Jay is crazy.
A lot of niggas, and that's what a lot of niggas do.
I was at the car and like I was with Cha-Cha throwing ice. Nigga,
yo, listen.
Nigga, I seen this shit. I walk home.
That's why. See, a lot of niggas say Jay, and I'm not mad because a lot of hustling niggas. A lot of hustling niggas. A lot of hustling niggas was hustling with Jay. Like when I say hustling with Jay, they was hustling at that time to that music with Jay. So when a lot of times I argue with my old hustling niggas, this what they was riding out of town with, you know what I'm saying? And they you know what I mean?
I was in the hood playing Manhunt watching it.
So I was little, I ain't know what Jay.
Nah, I get you, man. Listen.
I didn't know what re-up was, nigga.
Now if
and shout out to Boot Camp clip too, real quick, cause
who's that?
The Boot Camp.
Yeah, Boot Camp.
Because top dog from Boot Camp, them niggas live next door to me. Or like, you know what I mean? They had the dog Hilly next door to me, and you know, Tech and Steel, and all them dudes, Sean Price. Mm-hmm. That nigga was in the studio next door to me all the time at Dan the Man spot. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they gave a lot of love to a nigga when I was coming up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. A lot of love to niggas. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, shout out to them, bro.
Okay. So
Been around all these niggas, bro.
you've been around everybody.
Me and Foxy used to go to school together. Now I used to be there. I used to walk into the car. Nas and Jungle used to pick her up. Like Nick Jungle used to pick her up from night school at Westinghouse at nighttime.
Oh, you went to Westinghouse?
Night school.
Okay.
I went to Transit Tech.
Yo, I went to Transit.
Okay, yeah, I went to Transit Tech. Yeah,
That was the worst shit I ever did.
I was most popular.
Or you went to
I
Transit?
was
I thought I was doing something because I went to Transit because I'm like, yo, I'm gonna lead a style and I'm gonna go to the East for school. But it was like 5 dudes to 1 girl in Transit, bro.
I had all the bitches in Transit, bro.
It was like 5
I had all
bitches.
the girls they had.
It was like 5 bitches in
time.
Transit.
Yeah, Transit. Yeah, shout out to Transit Tech, man. Miss Jones, all of them.
Miss Jones.
She loved me. That's somebody. I was a problem in Transit Tech, man. I don't want to talk about high school.
You did all 4 years?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how I met DVLH Christ.
In Transit?
No, he didn't go to Transit. Man, he used to come to school.
He went to the high.
Yo, Christ, Smooth the Hustler, and Trigger, they used to come up to school and battle niggas. Those were the first niggas I battled. They was like, a nigga played it for you, and they pulled that shit out. We was like, go battle over. What the fuck y'all niggas doing pulling this shit out? You know, so shout out to Smooth and Trig. That's how I met Christ in them from high school.
Oh, whoa.
Papoose. His man, Stuttering Terrence T, he used to bring Papoose to come battle niggas. Paul Kane, he went to Transit Tech.
Kane went to Transit?
Kane went to Transit. Yeah, Kane was like 2 grades under me. He was the same grade as my brother. That's how I met Fab first, because he was like, my brother's sport. Who your fucking brother's sport? And then we go to Gil Hodges and battle them niggas at Gil Hodges bowling alley.
In the alley, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy. I was thinking I'm the only nigga in the world that ever chose to go to Transit Tech.
Nah, nigga. Yeah, we was all there. Like, a lot of niggas was there. So, yeah, man. Like, man, like I said, the relationships is everything, man. I could go back so far and tell you.
And you kept your relationships throughout the years.
Most of them, yeah. And then if I didn't, there's some people that I don't know, once I start talking like this, they'd be like, oh, yeah, like, yeah, I know you from Sun. Or,
absolutely.
You know what I mean? I know that's real because you had to be there to know that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, certain information I have. I used to hang around. Power used to come to my studio. Rest in peace to Power. Christ used to bring Power to the studio all the time for Wu-Tang. And that was funny too because he went to Westinghouse. Busta went to Westinghouse. Big went to Westinghouse. Jay went to Westinghouse. You know what I'm saying? And there's somebody else that went to Westinghouse. So it was like, yo, Brooklyn got niggas, bro.
Brooklyn got niggas, and I guess we Transit Tech alumni.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Yeah, we Brooklyn niggas.
Yeah, man, it's cool,
on,
man. We used to fight on the train, rob nigga. I used to kick. Man, I'm not gonna tell them stories, bro.
Right.
Yeah, mad shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm no Murder from them days too. Murder was just younger than me. You know what I mean? But him and his people was coming up. They was younger niggas. They was sticking up, doing all kind of stupid shit they was doing. You know what I'm saying? At that time. So, yeah, that's how I know a lot of them cats. You know what I'm saying? And when you start, in that time, we used to go up to, what's that shit? What's that college over there?
Lane, is it?
Nah, college.
Oh, it's a college. It's a college.
By Washington Square Park. NYU. It's a lot of battles. And that's where the Grays and Papaya spot at.
We used to hustle.
When Jay and them used to battle in front of the hot dog spot over there. That's all that shit. We used to battle niggas. Or one of the nicest niggas I ever seen. I don't know whatever happened to him. I don't know his name. He's from the UMCs. That nigga was one of them niggas from the UMCs back in the days. They had a song called Blue Cheese. That nigga used to do the show. He used to put on everybody beat that was hot at that time. And he was like, yo, if I can't do they song better than them, y'all boom me off the stage. So nigga kill everybody fucking record, bro.
Oh, wow.
So I can tell you about a lot of classic battles. I used to be with, Arcanelli. He used to have all the bitches, bro. Arcanelli, bro, that nigga had the bitches. Like, I ain't never seen bitches like that in my life. Not, I swear to God, never. And you know, he went to Miami, became like this big nigga in like big time nigga club owner. He owned like that Magic City Club and all the strip clubs and shit like that. Yeah, like one of them clubs he owned. Like, yeah, man. Like, so this coming up, knowing people when you go to certain cities and shit like that. Yeah, that shit translated, man, to a lot of shit later on in life.
Right. Well, I'm glad I know you. You know what I'm saying?
This guy is crazy, man. Yeah, he got all the guests feeling real good, man. You're a great host, man.
I'm glad I know you.
You gotta put him on 106 next, man.
This is a full circle moment though, man. Because like I told you, when I first walked in that studio, I got inspired by that. I'm like, yo, this nigga doing big time shit. He got, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So That's a full circle moment for
Nah, I
me,
appreciate
man.
you.
I appreciate you.
Appreciate you having me, man. And shout out to all the R&B people I ain't mentioned. I got to work with a lot of R&B people, a lot of great R&B singers, man. Female singers and got a lot to work with a lot of people, man. It was dope.
You a legend out here. Can
Nah,
you
man.
accept
Listen,
it now?
man.
Can you accept it now?
What you think, Bill? All right, fuck it. Bill said I'm a legend, so we gonna say a legend. You know what I mean? But
Chris Styles.
definitely, man.
Fucking legend.
Benny, man. It was a pleasure coming here, man.
Yes, sir.
Next time we could talk about some political shit, street shit, and
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
I love that.
Talk about some girls and women and shit. That's what we like to do.
Yeah, but I needed them to know what you did for us in Brooklyn.
Nah, man. Listen, man. Shout out to all the guys that come up to me all the time and saying, "Styles, you helped me," and that motivates me because that's where the blessing comes from. Sometimes I don't know how I keep doing this, and God must have said to yo, you looked out for motherfuckers when you probably didn't have to, and
Right.
I bless you because of what you did. Because sometimes we don't understand and be like, yo, God, why he still looking out for me? And sometimes it's because of what you did in the past. You never know who you inspired. You know what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
no credit go to me, all credit go to him, man.
God is the greatest.
All the time, man.
We out.
My nigga.
God.
You are now tuned into CG's Radio.